Daylight, my MVVs, welcome. Dr. Lizzy and Tope allegedly dragged Ashley to shred to speak, to say something about what they are, her, former house help or her former maid has been saying. Because obviously this is not the first time this girl will be saying this thing, and nobody has been paying attention to it. And with the, new revelation that there is a secret somewhere that needs to be brought to light, and that is affecting the entire wives of the Ooni of Ife, these women are now thinking that perhaps they need to sit up and say this thing and do something about it, because it does seem as if there's actually a secret that somebody needs to let go. But what are these secrets that they are talking about that is causing this kind of havoc for these women in the palace is the one that the maid is talking about, or if it is something deeper and darker, is what nobody can tell. But what Dr. Lizzy and Olori Temitope are saying, that since your maid is the one who is making this confession, you must know something about it. You need to come out, see something, say something. And you need to tell us what the problem is, what happened, what transpired, who the people are who were involved, so that we can drag them out to the Council of Elders, so they can say what they know, so that it can open way for us to begin to conceive. That we didn't come to the palace to become furniture. We came to the palace to, live like women, be married, be happy, and procreate as God wants it to be. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Della Ram. Della writes, I love, I appreciate, I respect you guys. You are my most valuable viewers. There will be no Della Ram Celeb TV without you. I appreciate you. Happy weekends. I love you. If you're here, you're yet to subscribe, kindly go ahead. Nicely touch that subscribe button. Do not forget to turn on the notification bell, and do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. Hey. Well, report reaching us allegedly is that Olori Temitope and Olori Elizabeth are dragging Ashley like a pass your neighbor generator, like tiger generator. You must tell us what you know. What do you know about what this woman is saying? The woman is not missing word, and she is not saying do not probe. She is not saying do not. She is saying, if they call me, I am ready to come and say what I know. And the woman is saying, look, when I was in the palace, when they just brought Queen Naomi, that they used to die something. And that drink used to go to Queen Naomi. And it was to, stop her from conceiving. Now, in the interest of those who will come and ask me, was Ashley in the palace? Because a lot of you are still asking me that question. I have told you. Allegedly, I do not know. The story is that Ashley has been or was the true betrothed of the Ooni of Ife. You know that this king thing, they used to go and pick one beautiful maiden and say, okay, this one is the one that I will want my son to marry. So they said that was how they picked and kept Ashley. Ashley comes from a very important, royal dynasty also in Ife, okay? And so she was betrothed to the Ooni of Ife. But as they began to grow, I don't know if you have seen an interview where the Ooni of Ife's sister granted, where she said that even when they were growing up, they didn't know that anyone in their lineage could become king. They didn't know that they were royalty because their parents did not bring them up, with that kind of thought process that you're royalty, you're more important and all of that. But at a certain stage, the father started preparing his boys because he knows that around the 47th whatever, that this Ooni of Ife seed was taken away from their family. They have 5 rolling houses in Ile-Ife. And they know that from these 5 rolling houses, any boy child could become a king. But you have to bring your own well, teach them the tradition, prepare them for the task ahead because they could pick any 5 boys. And you now see that. You now understand the reason why Ooni of Ife is so particular about bringing Tadenikawo to, rest under his own tutelage because he has to prepare Tadenikawo. In the near future, it might be Tadenikawo. It might be Uncle Ade's son. It might be the other dark Uncle Ade's son. But it has to go, it cannot go outside the 5, ruling houses, okay? So if we understand that, so they said that Ashley was betrothed to Ooni of Ife. But as they grew up, as they started growing up, Oni is a young man, he's just 49. As they started growing up, their interests changed. And, Ashley went her way, Oni went his way. Then later, Oni got married to Diola's mother. A lot of people are saying they were never married. They got married. You saw that picture, that they got married, but they were very young, okay? After some time, the thing did not work. Now, when Oni, was announced Ooni of Ife, Ashley now came back. They started having their relationship. But because of this same women matter, people like Ooni of Ife, don't say it's De La Ram that is saying it, people like Ooni of Ife. You and I know that Ooni of Ife is a fine man. Ooni of Ife is an see, me, De La Rame, one thing I love about Ooni of Ife is his intelligence. So the man is super intelligent. Girls love him, women love him, okay? And so they said that pissed Ashley off. Ashley went and Ashley, met with some other man, had a child with that man. They say Ashley has a child. Allegedly, the girl is 9 years old. Allegedly, So later, that one did not work. Ashley came back. And when Ashley came back, Ashley moved straight to the palace. Ashley became one of the ayabas in the palace that was waiting for her turn. And she kept waiting for her turn patiently. And they say patience is power. And when it was time for Ooni of Ife to get married, Oni went, after the marriage with Wurola pact, Oni now saw Queen Naomi and fell in love with Queen Naomi and married Queen Naomi and brought Queen Naomi to the palace. While Queen Naomi was in the palace, Ashley was in the palace with Queen Naomi. They were staying together peacefully, no wahala. Ashley was an ayaba. Queen Naomi was the one in the court inside the house. She was Yoyo Oluwa, she was the wife, she was honored, she was respected, and everything. But these women stayed inside the palace. They were busy cooking their plans to get to where Madame was. And unfortunately, they succeeded. They got to where Madame was and they overtook Madame, took her place. So right now, while they were in the palace, Ashley was the one doing the traditional things while Naomi was in the palace. So we heard that while they were in the palace, they were busy doing stuff to stop Queen Naomi from conceiving. And that is what the girl is saying now. And since the wives are not conceiving now, the wives are thinking perhaps that happens to be the secret. And they said Dr. Elizabeth and Temitope have gone to drag Ashley like a passionable generator, that they are dragging her. You must talk, you must tell us. You must talk, you must tell us. You must talk, you must tell us. So we don't know. These are all alleged information. We don't know how this is going to end up. But whatever it is, of course, trust me, I'm going to give you more update. I really hope that whatever secret they are hiding comes to light, because the man, that Lukumi man, is said to be saying, allegedly, that once that secret is removed from that dark place, that a lot of things will happen and there will be restoration. So let us see what happens. I'm going to bring you more update. I appreciate you so much. Thank you.